Online reviews from customers play a major role in the success or lack of success for a restaurant. And when a customer has a negative experience, they'll typically go online and leave a bad review. And for new customers that are researching that restaurant before they decide to go eat there, seeing a negative review can really make them rethink their decision. In fact, according to Medium.com, a single bad review can cause a restaurant to lose up to 22% of its customers. And after just 3 bad reviews, that number rises to 59%. So positive and negative reviews have a major role in the success of a restaurant and whether they can attract new customers or just keep their current ones. Our company, Culinary Consulting, opened just this year in 2021, and we are based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Our mission is to assist restaurants in the challenges they face while they reopen for business after the pandemic that has forced many of them to alter the way they are able to run their daily business or stay closed for months at a time. We focus on family-style restaurants here in the Southeast, and our goal is to help those restaurants get back to the levels that they were at before they were forced to shut down and then exceed past that. Our employees here at Culinary Consulting are prepared to help restaurant owners through the daily tasks that they face to make sure that their businesses are able to run as successful as possible. My name is Robert Seymour, and I'm a consultant with Culinary Consulting. In my role, I take the negative reviews and complaints from customers about a restaurant, and I work alongside the restaurant owner and managers to come up with solutions to correct those problems and to prevent them from occurring again in the future. This is critical to the success of the restaurant because a negative review can have major consequences and impact for a business. By correcting these problems, it ensures a positive experience for future customers and can possibly help regain the business from the customer who wrote the review. As a company, we are constantly looking for ways to improve our work so that we can better help local restaurants during these tough times. Something that I think we can improve on as a company would be the strategies that we give restaurant employees, such as extra training. This is extremely important for them to be able to correct any issues that have occurred in the past, as well as to prevent any problems in the future. Longhorn Steakhouse is more of an upscale, but still a family type restaurant. They are known obviously for their steaks, since that is their main offering, as well as their most popular choice. Longhorn Steakhouse was founded in Atlanta, Georgia in 1981. Texas Roadhouse and Outback Steakhouse are two of Longhorn's main competitors. They serve a number of similar dishes, but I would say that Texas Roadhouse is more of a laid-back option versus Longhorn's. Both have great steaks, but Texas Roadhouse might appeal more to families, especially if they have children. Outback Steakhouse offers steaks like Longhorn's does, but Outback has more of an Australia theme, while Longhorn Steakhouse has a Texas theme. Based off recent reviews, there are some strengths and weaknesses of the Longhorn Steakhouse here in Carrollton, Georgia. Some of the strengths mention that the steak was cooked perfectly and flavorful, and that the service was exceptional. Also, another review mentioned that the entrees came out hot and fresh, and it seems that many of the reviews are consistent by being complimentary of the food, which is obviously a very good sign for the restaurant. But there were some negative reviews written about Longhorns, though. One review mentioned that the restaurant was understaffed and the manager on duty didn't seem to care too much about the waiting area that was filling up rather quickly. And one customer complained that their steak salad didn't have any steak on it and that the restaurant had a weird odor to it that smelled like wet carpet. There were several complaints about management and that too many people were having to wait for a while to be seated and that it was taking too long for their order to be taken. It's very important for the manager and staff to be aware of these reviews so that they can fix whatever negative reviews they got, and by correcting these problems they can prevent them from happening again and losing more business. Compared to Outback Steakhouse, Longhorns has been getting more positive reviews and seems to be much better with customer service and efficiency on getting orders out to customers in a timely manner. There were several complaints about the restaurant being understaffed at peak hours, such as around 5:30 in the evening. I recommend that the manager who is on duty that day make sure to schedule enough waiters and waitresses for afternoons and evenings. Not having enough workers present will cause for customers to have a poor experience and will most likely cause a loss of business. One review mentioned that the food came out to the table and it was warm and not hot. In this case, I recommend that the waiters are making sure they deliver the food to the table as soon as possible prevent it from sitting out in the kitchen and not being as fresh. While the person who wrote about the restaurant having an odd smell didn't seem to mind it too much, it's important that the restaurant is always as clean as can be and that there are no unpleasant smells. I recommend that the restaurant is thoroughly cleaned before opening and allowing customers to come dine inside. I would recommend that the manager give the waitstaff additional training in regards to being quicker and more efficient with the customers, such as getting their orders out to the tables in more of a timely manner. Changes like this play a big role in the experience for customers, and it can be the difference in them not coming back to the restaurant. Most of the negative reviews for Longhorns were about customer service, so it's important that this gets corrected to prevent any of these same issues in the future. A couple reviews mentioned that their steaks were not cooked correctly. In this case, I would recommend that the cooks in the kitchen get more practice with cooking steaks at all different temperatures and in all ways so that they are familiar with whatever order is given to them. Several reviews mentioned that the managers were rude to them, which is a major red flag. In response to this, I strongly suggest that the managers go through additional customer service training so that they can be better at talking to customers who are upset without coming off as rude or careless. Managers are seen as the face of the business by the customer, so it's critical that their people skills are top-notch to ensure that everyone is happy and having a positive experience at their restaurant. In conclusion, managing your restaurant's online reviews plays a major role in the success of your business. Just one negative review can cause a restaurant to lose up to 22% of its business. Restaurant managers should monitor their online reviews at least 3 to 4 times a month. By staying on top of your restaurant's customer service and quality of food, you can keep your business thriving and add new customers to keep yourselves ahead of your competition. I have enjoyed working alongside you all, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to help you improve your restaurant. I hope that my recommendations have a positive impact on Longhorn Steakhouse. You can contact Culinary Consulting by phone, email, and our website. Our phone number is 470-597-2261. Our email is culinaryconsulting2021@gmail.com, and our website is culinaryconsulting.org. We are giving away free t-shirts on our website, so feel free to order one if you're interested. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach out to me via phone and email. Thank you for allowing me to work with you all.